What is up, everybody? Welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. My name is Sean, and today we continue the Mariners 2017 season inside of MLB The Show 17's season mode, where the rosters have been fantasy drafted. We play 3-inning games. We have a 4-game set against the Chicago White Sox. We're actually a day behind, so my bad. But we'll just go ahead and double up that Colorado Rockies series at the end. We'll just do all 4 games, and we'll be right back on track, so no problemo. We have a long one today. 4 games against the Chicago White Sox. Rich Hill on the mound, 2-5 with a 1.71 ERA. Absolutely brutal win-loss ratio with a pretty fantastic ERA. Tanner Rourke, he is on the mound, 4-3 with a 1.80 ERA. We are coming off a series loss to the Oakland Athletics. Pretty brutal, but we had a good win against them in Game 2, and then just the second inning was absolutely disastrous for us throughout the rest of that game, or the rest of that series. So we'll see what we can do. We find ourselves in a tie for first place in the American League West. We gotta open this bad boy up. Let's go. Clear skies. So left-handed pitcher. So we'll have. You know what? We'll leave the lineup fine because Alvarez and Seager have both hit home runs off lefties, and Eric Lucy was not as much of a help as I thought he would be, honestly. But it's Mariners baseball, right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down and subscribe. Ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thursday through Sunday and Tuesday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Monday and Wednesday Monday and Wednesday, we're taking a look at NBA 2K24, the random rosters in that series.
Between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle
Will you please
Mariners.
just let me save the flipping video thumbnail? It is, I believe, Series 14.
Tanner Roark is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, there's a lot of numbers you throw out there for pitchers, but I look at the batting average against, and overall, opponents are hitting under 200 against him this season. That is domination at its best.
I think the thing that's the most disappointing about the second inning kerfuffles has been the fact that we've actually been pretty good in this first inning. Been looking a little better.
First pitch of the ball game.
Okay, and of course I throw a ball way out of the zone.
4-game weekend set. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been on the skid streak. Meanwhile, now this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases.
We'll just get it in nice and quick. It's a really bad pitch. It's 2 really bad pitches off the bat, and that is that's not good.
Out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen.
Oh, good, Andrew McCutchen.
For him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. This is in the air out to left field. Gentry has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly.
Just such a lack of urgency there, and that is so frustrating. Probably needed to get back to the line there, but it's going to be.
Well, Matt,
could be too
top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot.
2 sacrifices to score the first run.
They're really struggling.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this
so they're swinging. I wonder if we need to throw some stuff kind of out of the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the plate.
I like that pitch right there. Good execution on my part.
This is going to remind you of those Brave games we used to watch with Maddox and Glavine and Smoltz were pitching, because he's got a wide zone. He's going to take us back to the 90s, calling balls off the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score.
Not a bad throw. I was trying to time it up with the thing. I don't know. Pretty frustrating. Damn it.
Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark, does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the windup and the pitch. Brian
It's a
Dozier
two-seam
is
fastball
in
that's
with
nowhere
two
near
away
where
now
I
as he
wanted,
looks
but
at
an
a ball,
opportunity
strike
for us to
one.
try and
Clean slate on the
stage a
base pass
comeback
after
here.
that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Not sure why this is the right fielder's ball, but
and that ends the inning.
okay.
So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The White Sox lead it 1-0.
I'm wondering if I need to get another pitcher up, because the big concern for me, as we take a look at Rich Hill's stats here, 2-5 in 8 starts. He has a 1.71 ERA, so it looks like some tough luck losses. 31.2 innings pitched. He's given up 21 hits, a WHIP of 1.14, 15 walks. I wonder if we need to warm up another pitcher because we had the runner on, so the timing might be off. Oh my God.
And that misses ball 1.
Oh good Lord. Some warm up. Those two. 75 on a 12-6 curve. 92 on a 4-seam. 89 on a 2-seam. 80 on a slider. 83 on a changeup.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Well, he's going to come after you with the breaking ball. Looks like today. First batter, he's already thrown 2 curveballs. He's got himself ahead in the count. This could be a breaking ball game for him.
A quick out number 1. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard.
Segura, I'm so sorry. I can't. I am so sorry, Segura. Just late. I couldn't get it to go out.
And 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a liner.
It's too early.
Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike.
His release point is right in the sun up here. So I'm having a little trouble picking it up.
This one's down to third. Salazar is
Man.
up with it. Throw to first in plenty
I mean,
of time,
you're
and the
it's a
side is
17-mile-an-hour difference
Mariners
between
are down in order. Here's Buster Posey
75
now.
and 92.
His
I
career line
almost dropped my
against
controller, my
Roark
bad.
Up until this point, 5 for 12. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Favorable call in there for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
He's left a couple of those 12-6 curves over the heart of the plate. I just haven't been able to get to him. It's a little frustrating, but we do have a couple of guys who have been good lefty versus lefty coming up.
20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either.
There's a drive out to left center field.
I thought that was going to be a...
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
I thought that was going to be a much better pitch.
Example of a wily veteran doing what needs to
Jesus.
be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 8, left fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
No way. No way.
Glove down the line, and that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
You like that is... Fuck, that changeup did not get down.
It was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Carlos Salazar is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get the RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 good guys. Now batting, Kyle Seager. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lined hard toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
All right, Matt, time for majestic
Darn.
defensive alignment for the White Sox. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts. And when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. You got to really concentrate.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got
I mean, this is what we want. It's a great hit by Aviles. I'm happy with it. Just would have loved to not give up that other run.
A solo shot here to
The control is just not there for these pitchers on my team.
And the Mariners strike for a run. It's now a 2-1 score.
Well, you can see that he was dialed in on his curve from the second he released it. He saw the spin.
That's all right. We're
back over the plate and just
a little earlier here in the game. 1 out in the second is different than 2 outs in the third, obviously, with the way we're doing this season. So we have an opportunity here. That 12-6 curve, like I said, it's been hanging up.
Yes, he'll take
Good take right there.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0. 1 out, nobody on.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I thought he was going to maybe go fastball, high fastball, not low fastball.
In one specific area, you don't get it, you take it.
Hard ground ball to
Darn
third.
it.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 7, catcher.
Now to the plate, James McCann. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. First pitch coming. Here it is. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. McCutcheon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
At least you got a hit on the board, I suppose.
Trying to pick.
Leading off for the White Sox. Center fielder number
Juan Nicasio.
Let's put in Nicasio. He's 1-0 in 3 games. No ERA. Lefty or righty's batting .250. Nothing for lefties. 3 strikeouts. 2.1 innings. You know it. I keep hitting R2. Like, what do you want me to pitch? And it's like, it's the warm-up? Please? Hello? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, see if we can get through this inning clean. Put up a little bit of a fight here in this bottom of the third. Probably a little too aggressive with some of the later swings, but we're getting decent contact. Just try and put it in play, you know? I definitely miss MLB The Show 23. I really wish that the way that I could do this mode was in the other game and improved.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
I did think about it too when they were showing the stats down at the bottom. With the way that you get to see everybody in the new schedule, you'd have a fun idea of like you'd know where everybody plays, at least at one point. I don't know how often trades are happening in this.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes
Andrew McCutcheon was on MLB The Show 13.
He's retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now as he takes a called strike at the knees.
I think the pitching change was helpful. I should have done this sooner.
Windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking.
We did. I think on a positive note, we did.
On this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily on the side.
We did do a good job to make them use a lot of outs to get
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox.
to get runners in.
They're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
I guess they didn't really use outs to get that other one. Maybe it wasn't.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Okay. So we're going to at least get Gentry back up.
Into the windup and the pitch. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
I should be tracking that a lot better.
The 0-1. And
that's a good take right there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Nasty
Fuck.
breaking ball swung on in the dirt.
12-6 curve is a real problem pitch for me. It is very slow.
Stepping in, Eric Lucy.
Lucy has a little bit of speed. Oh, way too late. Way too late.
Now that high fastball right there, it looks like you can just reach out and touch it. It's right at eye level, and you go to swing, and it's by you. It is the biggest deceptive pitch, I think, in the game. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounder down the line at third.
Okay, at least pulled it foul.
Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Just got a piece up the line.
That's fine.
And
that's
smartly
fine.
just ensure that this stays a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home.
Way outside.
I'm not even close.
Boy, that's the first ball of the at-bat, huh? Damn.
Foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I mean, just got me. Absolutely. I mean, that's a dotted fastball in the low away corner.
Punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When a ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Okay, now Segura, I don't know that we've had a hit with in about 5 or 6 games.
Gene Segura standing in.
This entire homestand has just been so brutal.
Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
I'm not going to worry about it. We have what? Yeah, we have 2 out. There's no reason to end the game on a steal. Instead, we'll end the game getting tagged out at home.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball.
Is that going to stay? Is that going to stay? Is that going to stay?
Fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Now we'll step
Oh, I can't believe that didn't stay fair. I was hoping it would at least clip off the foul pole.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Man, we had 2 hits in there that probably would have been home runs. Wow, that is heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
It gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Palehose claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Rich Hill wins his 3rd of the season. Tanner Roark only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss.
Oh, hey,
so that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds.
Hey, we put ourselves in a position to try and do something. It's a good opportunity, or a good decision not to try and steal. It's just, I mean, it feels like I'm having such a tough time. And I know we got, kind of a not like a cheap shot hit, but we got like a little bloop shot into right field. It just doesn't feel like we're getting enough of those. And then even when we do, I'm making poor decisions on the base paths. But that changeup that I missed definitely hurts. Guillermo Alvarez, He was 1 for 1 with a solo home run. Craig Gentry was 1 for 2. Those were your 2 hits. McCann and Cabrera both 0 for 1. Rourke was, he gets the loss. He drops to 4 and 4. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, no walks, no strikeouts. Rich Hill picks up his 3rd win of the season. He struck out 2 in 3 innings while giving up 2 hits and 1 run. Hazelbaker, Jeremy Hazelbaker was 1 for 1 with a double and a ribby. Ender Incarnate? Incurate? I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. I apologize. 1 for 2 with a double and a run. Andre Ether was 1 for 1 with a double and a run. Abreu 0 for 1, but did drive in a run. We give up 1 run in the first and in the second, and we fall 2 and 1. Or what the fuck? Fall 2-1. And we continue our free fall here in the month of May. It's not going to get any easier for us here, as we are just... The offense is struggling, the pitching has been inconsistent, and the difficulty is kind of kicking our ass here. So let's do this. Let's save the sliders. Okay. Save them? Yeah, save, override. Oops. And then we will advance the day. Jamie Garcia, or Jaime Garcia, 4 and 4 with a 4.88 ERA, taking on Michael Wacha 3 and 2 with a 2.05 ERA. As we jump here into game number 2, which I believe this is a Friday. We'll leave it closed. I don't know. I'm just a little lost, I guess. Runs allowed 46, still in the first place, so that's pretty good. Here's your starting pitching matchup, if you're curious about that. The lineups here. As the White Sox and Mariners get going, we are now a full game behind the Athletics in the American League West, which isn't fun. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Reds Athletics World Series later on down the road, because both teams are playing very well, and that Athletics roster is stacked. Michael Wacha,
the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment.
Is on the bump today. 8 starts, 3-2 record, 2.05 ERA, 22 innings pitched. He's given up 19 hits and 1 walk, 22 strikeouts, good for a .91 WHIP.
Tells me his stuff is dominating and hitters can't catch up to it. Let's watch him execute in this game.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
Inciarte.
In this one under the lights.
Inciarte. Tell you what, if we just knock him out.
Hit hard on the ground.
Okay, sir, please stop.
And a rather easy first out.
Really don't need him on the bases. He was a nightmare in the first game.
To success for them today, Harold.
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here. To really
what in the fuck was that pitch?
Foundation of winning back in your blood.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Another full count pitch home. Chopped at the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Another one sent foul.
Thrown him 1 cutter. It was a bad one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. In there,
so we need to get a pitcher up.
Oh, he reached back and
So we already have the same problem. Is it's just going to be out of rhythm here.
Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Line toward the gap in left center, and he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. McCutchen rounds third and is digging for the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things.
Oh my fucking God. You are absolutely out of your goddamn mind. That throw was that bad?
Put up some numbers.
We had him dead to fucking rights at the goddamn plate. Jesus. Fuck. You are kidding me with this shit.
To start playing. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh my goodness. Obviously misjudged it. I think I ran, so the first like half of that route, I actually ran pretty smartly. Then I thought, okay, maybe I can get to it. And obviously I undercut it too much. It got past me. Needed to just keep going. Right around the top. No big deal. You make an error. Or make it, make a mistake.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. Abreu is on his way home. And not in time as the run scores. And the last 3 hitters have reached base safely here. You have to wonder whether he's going to be able to settle down here before it's too late.
I don't understand. I don't understand. So I don't think it's the regular guy. Yeah, it's Eric Lucy out there. God, I want to fucking scream. These camera controls are awful. They're not awful. They're perfectly fine. I just want the left and right inverted. I can't believe how bad that throw was. Again, we have him dead to fucking rights. God damn it, this game.
At the plate is Andre Ethier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
So let's take a look here. Substitutions. Who's in? Right. Arm strength fielding. 33. What is the... Is the fielding like the accuracy? Is that the problem? Because we have Josh Reddick, who has like a little bit more arm strength, but like the fielding is a lot better. Like
he takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that were those pitches?
What the fuck were those pitches?
On 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
He's gone. He's out of the game.
We'll move on to the bottom half of
Fucking
inning number
Lord.
1. The White Sox lead this one 2-0.
We are coming back down to earth here.
Jaime Garcia.
Kind of makes you want to do like if I do it again, I'll obviously need to do some spring training or at least take a look at what the difficulty ended at there in what's it called?
Even 2 or 3.
Like the most recent show.
5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Fuck.
Here's Craig Gentry. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior.
I mean, just a
circuit in hitting.
disastrous
In tight here with the first pitch
set
fastball.
of
That's 1-0. And Harold, you take a look
man.
at the White Sox entering play
Slider,
here tonight.
four-seam,
They look to make
two-seam,
it
sinker,
three straight here as
changeup.
They come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip. A little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad. Better than
I
being 0-4.
will say
They
that
win this game today, though.
commentary is actually starting to get on my nerves a little bit. He is very repetitive with what he is saying. Back-to-back sentences saying the same thing. Do we go for it 3-0 or is you taking all the way?
Takes a knee-high
That's a
fastball.
great
I
take.
really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Fly ball out toward right field. The catch is made out there by McCutcheon.
I think I had it. I had the correct approach.
Gene
Yeah, I'm
Segura
just
standing
late fly
in.
ball.
The head-to-head line against Garcia. 9 base hits in 27 at-bats.
That's a...
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
That's an
McCutcheon on the
out.
move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third. First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Well, we got a couple lefties and a switch hitter coming in. So we'll go with the lefty.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards
That
center
is an
field.
out.
Inciarte
That's
is
good.
gonna
That's a good
have room
approach.
out there
Saw
as
what he was
puts
doing.
this away to retire
I got
the
the
side.
corrected, like
1, 2, 3, go the
he
Mariners.
went high.
They're
I
still
like he
down.
went
It's
top
2-0.
zone. I went there. Timing's good, just bad luck.
Brett Hickman is out from the bullpen now.
We
as
do
he'll
not have a
make
very
his
good
first
bullpen.
appearance here on the season.
I have to like be perfect, and that is just not possible. A little bit of a hitch on that slider throw. Hold on, let's throw the cutter. No, there's a... Okay, something about the slider throw to me looked weird.
Here's Didi
Okay.
Gregorius. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Gregorio.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started
Jesus fucking Christ.
Batting eighth.
here. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A little off the outside.
Little
It's
anxious,
1-2.
little anxious on
That's
that
some
one.
good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A little surprised I was able to get that cutter in that spot by him, but I'll take it. Oh, God.
Strike 3 recorded there. He's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Sandy Leon. As he'll take a look at it's 2-0. It's
That's
1-1.
a strike.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I guess I should be paying attention if, because we look at the bullpen.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's a little frustrating. Let's get something else up there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin killing, and the side is retired. Around the horn.
It's a big deal right there.
5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Okay.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Bad swing.
To the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike one. Next pitch, chopped foul
Early
right
again.
at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So coming to the plate, Guillermo Aviles. His solo shot accounted for their only score of the ball game a night ago. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hazelbaker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Yeah, just late on that slider.
At an even 220 on the year. There's a fastball right over the inside
really?
corner.
Really?
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
All right.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on.
What are the chances he goes up?
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this is going to get to the wall now.
It's a good, it's a switch to a contact swing there on that last.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that,
That last
nothing
swing.
but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Okay. All right.
Second with an RBI double.
Okay.
He was almost out of the inning. Then the last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things
Good
can get
fight
away
here.
from you.
I was a little worried that was going to be too aggressive. Just late on it, at least able to.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he grounds one
And that
crisply to
is the
short,
problem.
taken in by Gregorius. Throw in time, and the side is
Had to
retired.
slow down. I mean, I got the one lucky hit on the.
Mariners pick up a run on the RBI
That's
double.
okay. That's okay.
We've played
All right.
2. It's the White Sox
Cut the
2,
lead in half.
and the Mariners 1.
Let's take a look and see who they have coming up. We maybe switch our pitchers.
Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He'll
Inciarte,
step in to lead it off in the
lefty
top
here.
of the third. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gentry is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the
Opportunity for us to
American
catch
League's
up to
Western
Oakland,
Division.
but unfortunately we are losing as they drop another game. The thing is that we're like 5-11
Stepping
here
in and
in
ready
this
for
month.
another shot.
All right, let's see. McCutcheon's actually slightly worse against left-handed pitchers, which I'm surprised by. Abreu also slightly worse against lefties. Odd. Okay, maybe we'll leave him in.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Not close. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got
Oh,
himself
that is a strike.
3 and
That's
out.
3, man. That's 3, and a couple of them that you called against me.
Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. To short, hit hard. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The first baseman, number 79.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Oh my God.
Right over the middle. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Striding in, Brian.
Let's play the pitching matchups a little bit, huh? Let's play the pitching matchups. 4 games, 1-0 record. No saves, no ERA. 3.1 innings pitched. They don't have a ton of speed on the base paths, which is good. But let's see if we can just kind of... I think if we have to face another left-handed pitcher, which is an absurd number of lefties that we have faced in a row, I think Oakland, we have faced 5 starting left-handed pitchers in a row. I think we might need to go with like a lefty-lefty to shore up the outfield a little bit because our pitching is so inconsistent. We had 2 throws that should have been outs at the plate, and I'm not kidding. Like, that's not me being... I even threw it to the cutoff, and the cutoff, the first run that they scored, I threw to the cutoff and then threw it in, which means it's either going to Segura or it's going to Kyle Seager. And I can't believe how bad that throw was. But also it gets caught in that animation where like you sneak past somebody somehow.
He's set. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time.
And there's no urgency. There's nothing. It's so frustrating.
Now the 0-1. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Cabrera. And that ends the inning.
Okay, so that goes exactly the way I wanted it to go.
For the White Sox, they still lead it
2-1. Throwing an opportunity out there. Lucy's Gentry Segura. It's right the part of the lineup that we want to see.
Into the box now, Eric Lucy. He'll get us going.
His batting difficulty just doesn't seem to be changing. That's a great take. That's a great take. A little irritated with the strike zone's like to the left a little bit.
Dribbled up the line.
Foul. That's fine.
That winds up foul.
That's fine.
swing and a
Okay.
little tapper.
Stay alive. That's a bad
So
swing.
good
That's what
job
we
to
call a
fight
bad
it off
swing.
and stay alive. Ready with another 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
McCutcheon over
Ah,
to
just
his
a
left.
little too much air under it. Late on it. Oh, good.
Riding in
Okay.
once again, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. They'll try and
Great
entice him
take
with a
right
high
there.
fastball,
Great
but he wouldn't
take.
commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1 out, nobody on. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. Gene Segura waits on deck. And there's a strike.
It's a good take.
He'll try
It's
to
a good
work his
take.
way back. It's 3-1. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And
Second.
with one away.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left
Okay.
fielder. It
All
just
right.
didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
I'm surprised he didn't get that. I don't know why he dove.
In now, Gene Segura. As the first
That's a
pitch
great
to him
take.
is in there for
That's a
ball
great
strike
take. I was
1.
looking a little
So far,
high.
0 for 1 with a flyout.
I really want to roll over it.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. The tying
Hey.
run is in to score from second.
That's good. All of that's
They
good.
throw it away.
Okay. All right.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over, right where we started. Tie ball game.
Oh, my God. We're starting all over right where we started. Tie ball game. 3 times. Same thing.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Not
Pitch
going to
out,
worry about the
nothing
steal.
doing.
Not concerned with that.
Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Grounded down the third baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, third
Okay.
baseman did everything
Okay.
he could on that ball.
That
ball
was a scary
short
send.
right past
It was a
him.
scary
Way out,
send.
dirty. I thought for a second he was going to have it. It just couldn't come up with it.
We're getting some of these hits that we've been watching these other teams get against us.
Into the box now, Kyle Seager. Now,
Oh, see you later. Bye.
right field.
Bye.
This
Bye.
could do
Goodbye.
it.
Bye, bye, bye. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yes. Kyle motherfucking Seager.
So it's a
Let's
3-run
go.
shot to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this
Game over.
ball game is over.
The game is over. Game, set, match. I win.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of
It's
those
over.
wild ones right from the beginning. But when you could win
Wow.
this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a
Wow.
ball game. A walk-off win?
Let's go. It's a heck of a win right there. That's what we've been looking for, right?
Yes,
We don't.
it's offensive
It kind of sucks to
stars,
like,
and in this one, he arguably
look,
shined
we-
the brightest. He's our top
we
player of the
we
game.
got to take advantage of their errors, right? We have to take advantage of those diving misses, those balls that were able to sneak up the foul line, right?
On that one for a while, I'm
Let's
sure.
go. Let's go. He just left that slider over the plate a little too much. We're able to get a hold of it. We haven't now. I say the lefty-lefty thing we've run into 5 left-handed pitchers in a row. I believe. Hasn't been the biggest deal. We've gotten run off of them. We have made contact lefty-lefty. I think that means that we need to put the traditional, the regular starting right fielder out there. I don't know. Those throws were awful. I had both of their runs out. And just couldn't get it. Abreu for Chicago, 2 for 2 with a double. He knocked in a run and he scored a run. Brian Dozier was 1 for 2 with a ribby. Andrew McCutchen was 1 for 2. He had a run. D.D. Gregarious was 1 for 1 with a stupid bunt. Jamie Garcia, I'm not sure how they pronounced it earlier. I apologize. 4 and 5. His is the record. He drops to 2.1 innings pitched, 6 hits. 5 runs, 5 earned on the line for him today. No walks, no strikeouts. Juan Nicasio, he picks up the victory, improves to 2-0. He pitched 0.1 inning and zeros across the board otherwise. Kyle Seager was 1 for 2 with a 3-run blast. McCann was 1 for 1 with a double and a ribby. Javier Baez was 1 for 1 with a double and a run. Craig Gentry 1 for 2, a double and a run. So we, with the Oakland Athletics falling back to us and our come-from-behind victory in game number 2, we retie the American League West lead. Some of the defensive stuff has been a little bit weird, but I think we're going to just kind of go in and put our best lineup up and kind of just go from there. These are the kind of wins that we're looking for, that we need. We're only down 2. Obviously, everything's a lot more truncated, the crunch time starts much quicker, but good calmness out of me just to make sure, hey, we're staying relaxed, we're here, we're gonna be able to get some hits, no problem, we can make it back. Blake Snell is on the mound for us here, a 4-3 record with a 5.94 ERA. Eduardo Rodriguez, a leather left-handed pitcher. I am flabbergasted at how this is working against us. 4-2 with a 1.64 ERA. As we jump in here, play full game. We go Seafoam Green, Seattle Mariners, closed, partly cloudy. Let's see. I think, oh wait, hold on. This is Blake Snell. And then here, I think we just make sure that we put Josh Reddick in. I know he's a lefty. We could leave him down at the bottom of the lineup if we really wanted to. Everything else is kind of okay. Is there another guy in that we usually have? Matt Adams. Who's our DH? Left field. Wait, who the hell's in? Oh. Gentry's in left field? Is that usual? Who's DHing? Oh, Avalos. Nah, that's fine. The DH is fine. So here we go. Kyle Seager leads the league in RBIs. He had a 23-19 lead before the 3 runs. Oh, pardon me. Before the 3 runs in the last game. This is game number 3 of 4. I told you all to buckle in. If I didn't,
well, it's a cold night in Seattle,
buckle
but at
in.
the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Mariners. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up.
Blake Snell, he is on the mound. 8 starts with a 4-3 record, 5.94 ERA, 16.2 innings pitched. He's given up 15 hits, walked 4, struck out 18, and has a whip of 1.14. 1.14.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball.
So leading off with Inciarte again. He is an important piece to keep off the base paths. He has 80 speed.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking
A little
to make it
surprised
2
that I
in a
got the
row as
swing
they
at
were
that,
winners
but
last time out.
it's okay.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball.
Get
but
there
they got
by
a chance to get to the
us.
500 mark with the win in this game right here. And
By
after
a
that, who knows,
step.
maybe get on a nice streak.
It's a nice running throw there by us.
Starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the guy to watch has to be Jose Abreu. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. And he just misses with a curveball.
Thought that went left, but all right.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Out of
That
play
one a
off
little-
to the right. It's 1-1.
Little up in the zone
That's a
there.
nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him.
I did not realize that the square pitch was a two-seam fastball.
One of
My
the
bad.
toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put
Boy,
that
this
ball
sure
in play.
looks like it is not doing well on this camera, huh?
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The average
Sure
sitting
thought
at
that was a
292 here to start
strike.
play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Just getting started here in Seattle.
There we go. It's a nice fastball right there.
Look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, Matt, Rusty Valentine. Don't you love that name, by the way? Hey, look, he likes to call tall zone. He's going to go up high, and he's going to call on the knees.
Thought that was going to
On
be
the
a better
corners,
pitch.
he's a little
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Eduardo Rodriguez.
Eduardo
gets the ball
Rodriguez.
for
Let's
the
see
White
what we can
Sox
do
in
against
this one.
Eduardo
What do we
Rodriguez.
need
8
to know
starts
here,
with a
Danny?
4-2 record,
Hey, it's
a
hard to
1.64
have
ERA,
all 4 of your
33
pitches
innings.
on,
He's given up,
but I think
or
if
he's
this guy
allowed
can have
22
2 or
hits. He's
3
given up
of his
11
4
walks.
pitches
Struck
and
out
have
24.
command of them, he's
Oddly
gonna have a
enough,
really
22
good
hits
game.
and 11 walks is 33, which is the number of innings he's
Here's
pitched.
Craig Gentry.
Which is
He'll
in
lead
even
things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Walk or hit per inning pitched. Gentry is a touch under 400. We're looking at a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider. I accidentally let go of R2.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And
Changeup,
Harold, you take
slider,
a look at the White Sox
two-seam
entering play here
fastball.
tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, another thing I look at is we're in May right now, and that's usually when you make adjustments. But this club, they're playing good ball. They've got a little bit of a lead, not big, but you're in first place and you're playing good ball, so you don't make a lot of changes. We see it around the league, but this team...
I didn't get a hold of that the way I thought I did.
Grossman has him played
Blah, blah,
perfectly
blah.
as he puts it away for out number 1. With a moment
Changeup
here in
good,
Seattle,
but
a
just
look at the
felt like I
Mariners
was
starting
under it.
lineup.
Felt
Who
like
are
I
you
was under it.
focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He hit over 400 last month. Watching him, it seemed like everything clicked. I want to see if he can carry through this month as well.
Ground
that's
ball
just-
sent back up the middle.
That's just bad.
Throw in time. It's
Just
first for
bad.
number 2.
Batting third, first baseman.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And this is fouled at the plate.
Okay. Understandable aggression. Excuse me.
The windup
Just
and
early.
the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle.
Oh, wow. Okay. What?
He's there for it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves.
It's a pretty slow roller up the middle.
Mariners come up empty first time
Couple of bad approaches there. All right, though.
No score.
The important part is we didn't give up any hits to the White Sox, which means that we didn't get out of sync. We were like, the pitching wasn't looking good, but we're not out of sync with the timing, or with the timing so badly that it's like we got to get to the bullpen.
In the overshift here, now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
See, that's where it's like super confusing. I know that it doesn't matter. It's just a single right there. But like, why is he not throwing the ball faster? Video game, please. Yeah, that's
Buster Posey now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and Posey has bounced into a double play.
That's a huge double play. That's a huge double play. Nicely done by Baez. It makes a little more sense in that scenario. We've had some weirdness, but
far north of 200. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 call.
That is a generous strikeout.
Retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Okay.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
So now we lead the American League in home runs and RBIs
in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
So if he wants to go with a slider. Oh,
jeez Louise. He's behind 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Grossman is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch.
Not super thrilled with my approach here in this game. Yeah, just laid.
And behind the plate, you got Buster Posey. Took him a little while to figure out how to work things in the
See, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a slider.
He's still catch and throw.
Laid on both of those.
Every now and then too, but he calls a tremendous game.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a swing.
Aviles, let's go. God damn it, the fuck yes. I love having these 2 guys back to back. Because if I'm not doing damage with one, I'm doing damage with the other. Hell yes. 4th home run of the season. He's had a couple in this homestand off of left-handed hitter or pitchers, excuse me. So I think we might have a new designated hitter. Lefty, lefty, he's doing well. Bad changeup, obviously. Great take. Incredible take right there. Huge.
He's a guy looking to break out in a big way. hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Grossman going back on it. Gone!
Back-to-back jacks. Let's go. Come on, Baez. All right. Goodbye,
So a solo shot here to
baseball.
left center field.
Hell yeah.
Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
All right, you know what we're doing here. We got to go into the bullpen. We got to pull some people.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
In now, James McCann. As he
Great take.
looks at a
Great take
fastball
right
that
there.
misses
That's a
off
great
the plate
take.
for ball one.
Can only has the one. Okay. We only have one out here. Let's go.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's a good
Takes
take.
a
That's a good
knee-high
take.
fastball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Uribe
Ooh,
barehands it. Hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
There's just something about a barehanded play that gets you out of your seat. The way the fielder glides to the ball, grabs it with an open hand, and often begins his throw without even looking at the base. Hoo-wee, these players make it look so easy, you forget how hard it really is.
Oh,
Hit out
Sean.
towards second. Dozier has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So
The first at bat, or I guess out number 2 at bat, was a little bit better of an approach, but there's no reason to be swinging to the first pitch. Come on, man. Having an incredible inning, back-to-back jacks.
Michael Rivera.
All right, Rivera has 19 games, 18 saves. He has 1 blown save on the season, 17.2 innings pitched, 23 strikeouts. Right-handed batters be getting the better of me lately with this pitcher. Lefty's still batting pretty low. We'll see what we can do. I forgot where I was there in the rotation, just like. This is good. This is good to be doing against a team like this. They are good.
Ready now. Juan Uribe. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh,
Skied into straightaway
Oh,
right.
boy.
Reddick has a read on it.
Thought he was going to have it, but that's okay. And we're not even going to get to Reddick, so I think, I don't know how well I do with him against like left-handed pitchers, but if we tuck him away, we can use him defensively. Settle down, settle down. We have wiggle room.
The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul over towards the dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike two.
Bad.
1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Now another 1-2. Fastball.
There we go. That's a nice fastball right there. Dotted it. Absolutely dotted it.
Here's Robbie Grossman. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and
terrible
him with
pitch.
one in the dirt, but he'll hold
Terrible
back here.
pitch.
It's 1-2. And this is
Looked like it was going to be a
fouled
worse
back and
pitch, but
out of
not as bad.
play. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
We're
And
good.
that's
Everything's
in
fine.
there. So
Everything is
perhaps some
perfectly
life here
fine.
with 2 men out.
That's
So
fine.
the 2-out
No
base hit
worries.
and the top of the inning is still alive.
Ender Inciarte.
Into the box, Ender Inciarte.
There we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
For 1 for him here in this one.
That's not what we're looking for. Just settle down. I think we maybe just try to go.
And this is taken for a called strike.
I'm surprised that that pitch was as close as it was.
That's a nice spot down below the knees, but that's a low call.
Now a ball lifted high in the air.
Okay, all right. Hey,
has a read on it.
That's a great win. That's a great win. I looked up at the corner of the screen and the thing hadn't gone away yet, and I was like, oh, that might have been out number 2. But yeah, hey, that's a very good win right there. Back-to-back jacks. I know I just complained about HR saying the same thing 3 times, and I said great win about 9 times.
A
Couple of home runs.
Eduardo Rodriguez only
That's what we're looking for. It's a solid win against a good team.
Closes the door
That's what we're looking
for.
See if we can get back on into a roll a little bit here. As we're going to try to wrap up the series on our Sunday best here in just a moment. We only gave up 2 hits. We only needed 2 hits because they scored 2 runs. Snell improves to 5-3. He pitched 2 innings, gave up only 1 hit, struck out 2, zeros the rest of the way. Michael Rivera picks up his 19th save of the season. Baez 1 for 1, along with Avalos. He was 1 for 1. Well, I guess I said along with. Darn it. Both of those gentlemen with solo home runs. Dozier and Grossman, both 1 for 1. Posey and Abreu, 0 for 1. So there you have it. Let's get going here on our 4th and final game of the Chicago White Sox series before we head out of town to, I believe, go face Washington, I want to say. As we get the auto save here, our achievements, 2 home runs plus innings pitched, 1 save, 1 more win. The career stats there, 370. I believe you can see, the things, that's why. It's selected. 370 there on that career average under strikeouts. Yes, we're in Washington, we're in Boston, and then we're in Colorado and home against Colorado. That Colorado series will all be 1 video, those 4 games. And then, 3 against Tampa Bay. I read that wrong. Minnesota, oh God. We had the same, it feels like Minnesota's the team. We always have to see like 7 games out of 10, and it's like, ugh. Nathan Eovaldi's 5-3 with a 2.66 ERA, taking on Travis Wood 4-1 with a 1.88 ERA. So we finally face a right-handed pitcher for the first time in this entire homestand, I believe. 3-3, so 6 in a row. Open, Theme 1 hybrid. I think a series split here isn't the worst thing in the world. We're gonna go. Who's missing here? Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to go Matt Adams. We are going to put in Avalos because he's hot. He's hot. Reddick, he can go down the line a little bit. And we'll jump on in here. Yeah, Cabrera, that little stretch between, like, the top 5 batters, feeling really good with. Baez coming along. The bottom 3 are where I think it's, I'm actually surprised that the batting averages are so close, but I guess Baez has been so inconsistent, and we've probably been equally but opposite inconsistent with McCann. But I think this is kind of more the lineup that we're going to be looking for, especially with the way Avalos is playing, and with the fact that he's pretty good against righties and lefties. Travis Wood, 8 starts, 4-1 record, a 1.88 ERA, 24 innings pitched, 19 strikeouts, no walks, 16 hits, .67 on the whip.
It's if he has traffic.
For the first time in a long time, we have an opportunity to win a series. And maybe it's probably not that long.
Determines the fate of this game.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
And we have Inciarte on at the top of the lineup again.
Swing and a liner.
Oof, that is a nice catch by Seager.
Take away a hit, and there's one gone. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that.
Kind of unbelievable how bad the Rays are.
Back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Digging in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Cutter
sends that one out of
is
play
Steer
HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, and another thing, Matt, I mean, you're getting ready to leave on an 8-game road trip. You always want to play well at home that last game, so you leave here with a good taste, and when you come back, you play well on the road. Who knows, maybe you're selling tickets for the next homestand.
Dribbled up the line, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and that's going to land foul.
Two-seam fastball, maybe enough to throw him off.
Ball and 2 strikes.
It was. It was not a good pitch.
Well out of the zone, and
like it was more of a protection swing rather than like, hey, Sean, you did good. You done good,
right there.
bucko.
They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And
there we go.
Strike 1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
And that's swung on.
That is not the cutter we're looking for.
1-2. Here it comes. Hit to short. There's Segura. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score.
Did I goof the cord up in my headphones? Okay, there we go. Hold on. We're fine. My headset was plugged in, and then I did that stupid out motion. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to take my hat off. I had it all set. It was all comfortable and everything.
Harold, any thoughts?
Nathan Eovaldi.
The last outing wasn't pretty.
5-3 in 8 starts, getting decisions in all those.
He didn't have command. All
I'd imagine that's
that you would think went wrong
most of the league.
It did. So this is a bounce back. Can he execute? Can he throw?
I'd imagine. I mean, we're about probably the only team that's using relievers and closers and everything. All right. 4-seam fastball, slider, curveball, splitter. Great take right there. That's what we're looking for.
White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, I mean, the 4-game series looked real promising. You win the first game, then you lose the next 2.
That's a bad sign.
All of a sudden,
Darn
you're
it,
sitting here in
Sean.
the 4th game going, this
That's
game
not what
is
we're looking for.
Split this series and feel good about ourselves.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one.
Yeah, way too high in the zone.
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He hit over 400 last
That's
month.
a good take.
It seemed like everything
That's all we wanted to do to adjust there. A couple Mariners here in the top league leaders. Gentry's dropped a little bit. Seager has probably been the most improved hitter I've had.
Bases are empty, 1 man
like
out.
more night and day. Betts has been Baez, excuse me, has been kind of a slow,
pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Slow progression.
line towards center
There
field.
we go.
And that finds some outfield
That's what we're looking
grass.
for.
It's a
Don't have to be
base hit.
home runs all the time. Something to
That's
get
a nice
on
base
and
hit
get
right there,
around.
but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a pitch
Another
out.
pitch
Nothing
out.
doing though, and that's ball one.
Is there a tutorial for stealing?
One and 0 pitch on the way.
It's a great take.
Fastball down near the
Great
short
take.
tops.
2-0 to Cabrera.
Downfalls of pitching
I'd
out.
imagine
Puts
that
you
they're going to
behind
pitch
in
me
the
kind of
count. If you
carefully
throw another
here.
ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two and 0 pitch on the way. Grounder down the line at third. But
Darn it, darn it, darn it.
2-1. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent
Late.
foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Couple of sliders. Probably should have had a little bit more of a hold of.
Another try at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Drop, drop,
McCutcheon
drop.
is after it, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Yeah, just not making the adjustment on these sliders.
Too quiet in that bat. That's 5 foul
95
balls.
to
He's seen a lot of
87.
pitches.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Ready with another 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
It's a good swing right there.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back.
Thank goodness R2 doesn't do anything with the running because, like, you hold it here to look at where the pitches were.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And the slider
That
misses
is
here, so
such
he
a
runs
good
the
take
count
for me,
for
especially being in
3-2.
the auto
Hey,
swing
keep
mode.
an eye out.
I
His
do think it
bat,
helps that
check
he's
out
been
first base,
throwing
3-2
pitches
count.
over.
He can run. He might be on the move here.
Lifted in the air to center. Inciarte's there. And he makes
Darn
the
it.
catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And what a
Four-seam
season he's having.
good.
Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swing and a miss.
Got
that
me with a
time. It's
splitter.
0-1.
Jumped ahead
Absolutely
with strike one there. That's
roasted
something
me with a
he's gonna
splitter
do a
right
lot
there.
of in this start.
Is that splitter 88?
He doesn't have
Not even the
lights
worst
out
pitch
stuff,
he'll
so
throw.
It's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Bit of a panic
2 out
swing
with the man
there.
at first.
It's like they're still pitching for the double play ball. Good take.
On the way, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit.
Okay. So our two best batters as far as average is concerned. Getting on base here. Like starting lineup. Whatever.
In now, Guillermo Aviles.
Okay, that's a bad approach. Thankfully, it's foul.
Territory. Awfully close.
That's a great take right there.
1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with the cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off.
That's a good take. Even if it's a strike, that's a good take. It's 3 sliders in a row, which I'm a little surprised with.
He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. The run is in to score. And
Nicely done. This is good shit with 2 outs. You kidding me? Let's go.
They got a shot to win this game.
Here's Javier Baez.
That's a great take. That is a great take. I feel like I am in the flow right now.
4 home runs and 7 driven in. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Stay. I thought about it.
Jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see.
I think it's a good hold. It's such a good hold at third. Oh, difficulties increased.
Standing in now, James McCann.
It's a great take. That's a great take.
He comes in with
off the outside corner.
240s, 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 delivery.
It's an even better take. That's a fucking delightful take.
To me, he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning.
It's a bad
now
swing.
a swing as he hits this one into
Bad
the
swing.
air.
I think it's in the zone at least, but
to the right, out of play.
late.
Man, I think
2-1,
he thought
2-1. Don't be afraid to take something.
Late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Ooh, okay.
Fastball right over the outside.
Switch to a contact swing
this
here.
isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
Oh my God. Oh no, he'd been really dotting the outside. He'd been dotting the edges of it. It's all right. It's all right.
More to come on the show Sunday.
Some small ball runs. That's always good. A little bit of cushion as well.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Oh, that was a mess. Should have just thrown it. I did not realize how quick the runner was going up the line. That's.
Can you believe this guy was a shortstop when he broke in? Yeah, skinny 20-year-old playing shortstop for the Marlins. He's moved around the diamond now, playing on the corners a lot. But obviously the big fella, he's such a great hitter. He's one of the best hitters in the game. That's why you want him in the game. But he doesn't hurt you on the defensive side either. Well, now we've seen the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taking taking away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called
Thankful
strike.
that one was called a strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Trying not to be.
Want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Played on the backhand. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Usually these
We
guys
didn't get
do
anybody.
the 6-4-3 double play in their
We
sleep.
did not
It looks
get
like he
anybody
rushed
in
to
that
be there, and it sailed
scenario.
over the second baseman's head.
Juan Uribe is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands.
Way too much at the plate there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Hit back up the middle. And that's
There's
through
no
into center
excuse.
field.
Are
Base hit.
you
He'll come
kidding
home
me?
with it. And not in time as the run scores.
How did you not get that?
Pitching is all about offsetting.
It doesn't. It does not feel like this game is difficult. It feels like the game just kind of screws you.
Nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Trevor Plouffe.
I just
as he looks at a ball, it's 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right.
like it just kind of goes like, we'll see what we can throw at you,
1-1.
and if you can survive it, you know.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute to hope to either
Bad
get a
slider.
strikeout or a double play ball to help
See if
you
we
get
can
out
get
of
a-
this thing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate.
There's just
And he
no.
saved
There's no
it.
urgency. There's no
So
hustle.
the lead
Oh
runner
my
holds on, but the trailer will
fucking
take
lord!
second. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll
Okay,
load
we
the
are
bases.
falling
and
apart here.
Batting ninth.
I mean, to be
Seattle
fair,
skipper
I
on
should
his
be
way
out
to
of
the
this
mound.
inning.
And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. Liam Hendricks was called
I just
upon
don't
to pitch, really
understand-
needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded.
I don't know
with only
how
one man out.
Baez or not Baez. Segura doesn't get to that. Okay, slow down. Timeout. Slow down. It's not a big deal. It's when the losses don't feel fair, and this does not feel fair. To not be able to get at least one of those 2 outs on that double play is not fair. To not have him get the ball as it's getting to second base doesn't feel fair.
Robbie Grossman comes on with 1 gone here.
Hey,
as he
let's
looks
work
at a
out of this.
called
Let's
strike
work out of
1.
this. Easy.
Obviously a huge
Easy peasy.
situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Another 2-2 offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and
It
an
wasn't
RBI,
even
and we are
close.
tied at 2.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Ender Inciarte will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. In to score, the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's 4-2.
Yeah, when that left his bat, I thought it was out of here for a 3-run shot, but to his credit, he didn't hesitate or break into that home run trot. He busted it out of the box and was thinking triple all the way. Well done.
Andrew McCutchen is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead.
Not 100% sure what the error was.
Here's Juan Lagares. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First offering on its way. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. This is line to left.
Okay, that gets down.
Hit, so early
that
trouble
gets down.
to lead off the inning.
Well, when you throw that split, you want that thing to start at the thigh and sink lower, not stay up there where the guy can handle it.
I just obviously, like, man. I saw Encarnacion.
Josh Reddick.
Was that who's on the White Sox? No, it's not Encarnacion. It's Didi Gregorius. That's who it is. I saw Gregorius get on that.
Against Nadia Valdi, 5 for 11.
Excuse me. I saw him get on that slider, and I got a little hesitant
Reddick
throwing
waiting,
it.
And now the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. That one is.
Let's go! What a tie! Oh my goodness! Now if I can just get the pitching to settle down a little bit.
Home run here for
Whew.
Josh Reddick.
Like already like the highest scoring game we've had all season. We're only in the second inning.
At 4 apiece.
Whew. Not a great jump at the wall, by the way, in the game earlier in the second inning. It's a slider kind of up in the zone.
Now, Gene Segura. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
I feel like I'm just like right there with him.
Brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often.
All of that's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
Take it in as McCutchen now for out number 2.
Oh, well, hold on. We have one more out.
Ready for another chance? Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard back up the middle. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that means the inning
it's going to bring up
with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Well, they picked something up. They're just ambushing him. First pitch swinging, aggressive, and they're scoring runs. It's paying off for him.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager.
That's
so
one.
go after
That's
the
one.
first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A runner on first with 2 away.
Great take, great take.
One ball,
Settle it
one
down.
strike.
And the
Settle it
reason
down. I'm
he's
so used to
working
doing
away so
damage,
much
by the
here
way,
is
with
because he's got that
with
big
outs.
hole on the right side of the
And I just
infield to
assumed
worry
that
about.
was it
With
because
the
I
first baseman holding the runner
thought I had
on,
one
it's
out and
always
then
smart
two.
to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
I hit the X button.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit out
Right
towards second.
into the
Dozier
shift.
fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Fuck.
Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We've played 2, all even now at 4 apiece.
We leave our pitcher in here.
A sight to be seen. The great Pike Place.
I
Market here in
genuinely can't
Seattle.
believe we're
Welcome
still in
back
this
to
game.
baseball on the show. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A windup and the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
God, the 0-2s have been so rough today.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lagares racing back at the track. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. Lifetime versus this pitcher, 0 for 4. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Damn it.
And that one stayed too low,
Damn it.
apparently. 2 out, nobody
It's not
out.
what we're looking for.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And that misses 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
Oh,
the same
that's
pitch
so
3
fucking
times.
frustrating. Okay, I need to
Indeed,
stop
Orioles
worrying about it.
for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center.
Okay, let's see if we can do something offensively here. Let's walk it off again. Let's walk it off.
White Sox leave 1. Middle of the 3rd. We're tied at 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Guillermo Aviles. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. In there at the knees,
All right, we'll go.
strike 1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, I don't know if that was a great take or he's just flat out fooled, because that curveball was really close. What a great pitch with 2 strikes.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grossman moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Just
and look there
all
at the
over the
standings
place.
from the AL Central.
All
as you see where
over the
White Sox
place. And
find
take a look at the
themselves
AL
coming into
Central.
today's action.
All teams separated by at most 10.5 games.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time.
He did not go. He did not go. No way. Unfucking real. I mean, I shouldn't be swinging at it anyway, but like that's not a check swing. Or no, it's not a swing.
A swing and a miss and a ball down. 1 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit pretty well to left.
Baez is the most consistent batter I have that I'm just too early on. Home runs with slightly different timing.
I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see
Battle back in this
down and away right here.
in this at bat.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Line drive to
That
center
is
field.
fantastic.
Gets down,
Couple
and
of
he's got
terrible
himself a base
swings
hit.
in there. Well, one terrible swing. One swing that should not have counted as a check swing. Or as a full swing. It should have been a check swing.
James McCann, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Looked better than it ended up being. Gross.
The 0-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home.
Now Eric Young.
Plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Little dribbler down the line.
That's
a
fine.
foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Damn it. That's the slider that I want. Just a little bit. A little better on the timing.
And this one's in the dirt. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Center fielder number 12. Wow.
Do we? Baez has 67 speed. We can bump that up to 96. Yes.
Now at the plate,
Yes.
Juan Lagares.
Yes.
He singled his last time up. Eric Young Jr. will come on now and pinch run here. And there's a pitch that just misses the
Great
inside corner.
take. What do I want to do here with, and I'm just looking at stats here. Lagares, contact, power's not great. So let's see if we can just get a solid contact swing here.
That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball that just misses inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing here and a little
Hold,
longer.
hold.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next two hitters coming up.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Inciarte has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
He would have made it.
They will not try
He
it
would
as
have
the
made it.
winning run has to hold tight at third. Gene
Slow down.
Segura standing
Settle
in.
down.
0 for
Settle
2
down.
on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
It's the one time I didn't send him, and he's way off the plate.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Oh my
Wave
God,
and a
Sean,
miss, a
no.
tick behind a good fastball.
Well, here we sit, 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
Now a swing and a fly
Drop,
ball.
drop, drop,
Should be
drop.
enough to get the job
We
done.
win!
And the
It's a
Mariners
walk-off!
home is winning.
Yes!
The way
Yes!
things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that
Oh,
this thing was
my
gonna end in
goodness.
dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what
Oh.
happened. A walk-off
All of that was
for the
kind of
win.
that.
Wow.
We got the bases loaded, which is never a great sign for me. Way too aggressive with the previous batter. One pitch at bat is not what we're looking for. We've made him throw 70
Several good
pitches
offensive
in
performances
3
this one,
innings.
but none better than the one turned in by the
70
guy
of
you
them,
see
and
right
about
there. He's our top
50%
player
of
the
them
game.
were in like the
Well,
first
the numbers
and the
don't just
third.
jump
Like,
out at you, but his one hit was
he
a
didn't throw a
really
lot in
important
that
one.
second inning.
Sometimes
We
you just
were
need to come
way
through
too
when it
aggressive.
matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
I think we ended up with the 2-run home run because I think he had thrown like 30. Whatever. He threw probably 85% of the pitches in the first and third innings. I phrased that very weirdly. Sorry about that. That 2-run home run was huge. And it was kind of the worst case scenario there where we have Segura, who is not a bad player at all, but it just feels like the last 2 videos, every single time he's been up, I've been a little bit quick with the swings, but he's just hit them right to people. We just can't get it away from anybody. So you take bases loaded, a really bad at bat, loading the bases, and then Segura with the lack of luck we've had, and I thought we were going into extras, but instead we win the series. 2 in the first, 2 in the second, a fucking god-awful top of the second, but 1 in the third. We amassed 10 hits. Lagares was 2 for 2. He scored a run. Baez was 2 for 2. He had a double and a ribby. Reddick was 1 for 2 with a 2-run blast. Seager was 1 for 2. And Hendricks improves to 4 and 3 on the season. 1.2 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, no earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Evaldi falls to 5 and 4. He struck out 1, walked 1, gave up 10 hits and 5 earned runs in 2.2 innings pitched. Inciarte, I friggin' do it every single time. I hear it at the beginning, and then by the time we hit the end, I forget what it is. 1 for 2 with a triple, knocked home 2 runs. That was a terrible play by me in the outfield. There was no reason for it. Just play it off the wall, try to get it in. But whatever. Urbai was 1 for 1 with a run and a ribby. Posey was 1 for 1 with a run. Didi Gregorius was 0 for 2. Pardon me. But he scored a run. Hell of a series here for the Mariners. This is easily the best series we've had in a very long while. I keep talking about the games going all the way back to the wacky Cleveland series. This feels like it could be a corner turner. Not only did we win this game, come from behind fashion, we just kind of survived. We did what we needed to do. Got some hits, almost blew it at the end, but stayed calm enough to go, hey, let's just get a run. That's all we need. We need one hit into the outfield to knock home that winning run. Even though the catcher was way up the baseline, it's a good hold. The ball is way too short in center field. Just load the bases. You're fine. Don't have to worry about it. Maybe it was left field, whatever it was. But the throw was bad, but that's fine. We made the right call. Whew. Okay. May has been an adventure, but we get the most solid series we've had yet in this month of May. We won a series against Texas. I forgot about that because those wins were not good. But otherwise, we've been losing a lot of series, and they have not been pretty. This one's been a nice one. We had a couple of walk-offs here. We had a save situation in Game 3. We do lose Game 1, but we did a good job to put up a fight. We scored runs in every single game. We scored runs in every single game in the last 2 videos combined, which is nice considering we've been on the losing end of some shutouts previous to that. So, I mean, you could probably go as far back as the Detroit series. That was kind of a weird one as well. But we're playing well, I guess. We're 47 games in already, which is kind of wild. 45 games in. I apologize, my math was bad there. And that's what we'll do. Let's go ahead and advance. This should be, yes, this is Tuesday. So that'll be, actually it'll be Sunday's video, I believe. Yes. Sunday's video will be the entire series against Washington. And then, let's see, Tuesday against the Red Sox. Tuesday. And then Thursday will be the entire series against the Rockies. So the home and the away. So 4 games in that one as well. And if it goes like this was what I was hoping, is a lot of 3-inning games that would add up to about 2 hours, averaging approximately like every 30 minutes. We're starting a new one. Whew. I feel so good right now. I feel so good about it. The difficulty went up. We beat a good team. We survived. We weathered the storm. This game is weird. It's glitchy and feels far less like it's actually difficult and more like it's just giving you the middle finger. Like, such a weird turn of events. One of them was my fault there in the second inning. But, like, we somehow miss out on, like, 2, maybe even 3 combined outs. We're trying to get a double play. It's a whole mess. Just feels good. Feels good. Let's go. All right. Lance McCullers, he'll be on the mound, taking on Matt Latos. 7-2, 2.91 for McCullers. Latos? 4-4 with a 4.56 ERA. I appreciate that ERA. If you would like to see that series, I'll be back tomorrow, Sunday night, at 6 p.m. Pacific time right here on the channel. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks again for helping me hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. I want to go for 3,000 by the end of 2024. Double the growth from the previous year. A little over 500. Love to double that to plus 1,000. So there you go. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow for more Mariners baseball right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. Good sports. Go Mariners. Good night.